Hi guys, today we're playing Rivage, I think it's called. This is a demo. It is Steam Next Fest week. Very exciting. I've been going through and trying to find games I think would be good for my channel, our channel, and trying to see what I can find. Tomorrow is the day that I'm gonna have to close the window. They're cutting the grass. Tomorrow is the day that it's gonna start showing me like personalized demos. So I'm not quite there yet, but I wanted to do a few that I knew I would be interested in before that. I also wish I could search the Next Fest page because I have a couple that I've seen people talking about that I was interested in, and I can't, they're not showing up on my page, you know what I mean? Which is kind of dumb, but whatever. I guess I'll just have to look up the game in general. But I've found like weird glitches with Next Fest, even with some of these where it's like I wishlisted it because I was interested in it. And then I go to the page and it doesn't allow me to download it. But if I go to if I find it on the Next Fest page, because it's on my wish list already, there's like a section for what's on your wish list. You can go there and you can download it from the Next Fest page, but they won't show you the demo from the game store page. It's weird, I don't know. But anyway, so I'll have to just do some digging for those other couple ones. But these are ones that I thought you guys would be interested in. This is the first one I thought I'd check out. It's like, I really don't like space, okay? So it's not common that I pick a space game. Really the only space game, I'm gonna have to close the window. The only space game I liked in like any recent game really is Alien. Alien Isolation, specifically. That's it. I don't really like any of the other ones. So, we'll see. This is more of like a adventure. I'll tell you exactly what they call it on the store. It's a sci-fi puzzle adventure. So that's why I thought I'd like it, because I like puzzle games and that sort of thing. So let's dive on in.
Vista.
I do want to mention that they said there's a photosensitivity warning
humanity was
at the very beginning, and
my team and I were sent here to the A.R.E.S station to study it. We were so proud, so energized by this adventure. But everything went wrong so quickly. They left, all of them, overnight. I have to understand what happened and flee the station at all costs before it becomes my tomb.
Okay.
Good morning, Miranda, Venue. Your canine system has been reset.
Canine.
Alert. 80% of the crew is missing. Alert. Station power reserves are critical. Gather your most important research and proceed to the evacuation bay.
Rolled over my cord, but I didn't want to affect the intro. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Ooh, I can move it and rotate it. Ooh, the sensitivity is high. Okay. Press X. Press E. I just saw X, so I was like, oh. Press E to play sound or video. Press F for flashlight. Ah, it's X on controller, I see. Okay. Okay. Oh god, I can't get rid of that stuff. So how do I turn that off? Because what if I don't want that on my screen? Ah, that's what you do. Girl with the pearl earring. Everybody knows that. Y'all know I get motion sick in walking sims, but if it's a small area like this isn't too bad so far. Okay, so there's a padlock there.
Well, our food supplies are dwindling faster than expected. But if we're careful, starting now, we can still avoid early rationing.
Are you sure that applies to everyone, Commander Kim?
Everyone can be careful, I suppose.
And we will. Anyway, we're supported by the best logistics around.
Yes, yes. Speaking of logistics, Jahi, I would need some clarification
That's
on
me.
the escape pods, just in case.
Amma needs too much anyway.
Raphael.
I mean, if it's true. Okay. I need a card. Search for battery in heavy powered devices. Ooh. Ah, there you go. Reset instructions. Okay, birthday. Okay. I gotta find my birthday. May 1st, 2067. That's probably the actual day though, right? I sure don't say much, do I? I believe that contacting you by letter will have more impact than yet another email in your likely overflowing inbox. My name is Arjun Sinha? I don't know how to say that. I am a literary lawyer with the film Page History. Since you're looking for a new partner, as you stated at your last conference, I would like to invite you to discuss a potential publishing collaboration over a delicious meal. We offer the best partnership terms for top talent. What do you say? Would you prefer Italian or Indian? Oh, that's just the light. Oh, I have a note here. Hey, Bee. She's got her fish toy.
Wonderful. It reminds me why I embarked on this adventure.
That is cool. But I would be too spooked to ever do anything where I'm not touching the ground. Okay. Round 1 and already tapped.
Unreal? Unprecedented? Incredible? There are no words to describe it. I'm living what so many others can only imagine in their dreams. A taste of my own novels. Who would have thought I'd be part of a team tasked with studying a new home for humanity to replace our dying Earth? Everyone's counting on us, literally. What we're doing here is getting media attention. We're a beacon of hope.
So it's a similar idea to a lot of like plots right now involving space, like in games and stuff, where it's like the Earth is dying and we need to move somewhere else or do something soon because it's inhospitable. But it seems like she was saying we're getting media attention. Don't astronauts always get media attention? Like, even if they're like just sending something into space and no one's even going on it. Like, whenever they sent the Discovery, I feel like it was always got media attention, you know what I mean? I feel like that's not like, you know. But anyway, it seems we always manage to find excuses related to publishing to meet more often. I'm starting to run out of ideas, not being as creative as you. For this reason, I would simply ask, would you like to have a drink with me this evening? So this is the second note we've seen where he's asking to, maybe she doesn't want to. Stardust. There we go. Dear Madam... I cannot. On behalf of the entire team at A.R.E.S Station, we extend warm welcome to you as a vital member of our research facility. Your commitment to advancing research and making groundbreaking discoveries will play a crucial role in humanity's continued progress beyond the stars. We sincerely appreciate your enthusiasm and dedication to the well-being of our planet and its inhabitants. Congratulations on your upcoming work. We eagerly anticipate the results of your research and the contributions you will make to our understanding of Vesta. 1912-2435. Oh, I have to do the password first. Hold on. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Quick reminder for those who might have forgotten. no one in particular. With the new security measures in place, you would need your personal access cards to enter the kitchen. It would be a shame if we had to lose our lives if the kitchen were to lose pressure, wouldn't it? I've won first cake place at the arcade to celebrate our eternal rivalry. Okay. Okay, it's her parents. Okay. I thought I made it clear when I asked you to secure your belongings and fasten anything that could float around the station before the core reset to zero gravity. My apologies. I never want to see any floating geography book in the kitchen again. Do you know what a Mach 3 propelled telescope becomes? High velocity projectile. I also found some of your knickknacks on the top of the refrigerator. You'll find your rubbish in a container in the hallway to our rooms. Get organized. Okay. What could my password? 1912 2435. What was it? 35 23 35? 24 35, jeez. How can it be only 2 years since we met? I feel like I've already lived a lifetime with you. You're going to space to give us a chance at a better future. There are no words to describe the jealousy, pride, and joy I feel all mixed together about such an accomplishment. It reassures me that a woman like you carries the responsibility for our species. I know you belong on A.R.E.S. Stop doubting it. If it wasn't meant to be you, then who? I love you. Come back to me soon. Go conquer the stars. Ah, so this is just her significant other then. There we go. Wow, I only am worth a level 1 access card.
Level 1 granted.
Cool. Oh. Oh my. Okay. I'm just preparing myself for what I'm gonna have to read. Okay. Oh. Doesn't tell me that here. Okay. We need to be vigilant with Amon. His heart isn't in very good health, and we'll have to monitor his cortisol levels. Having a defibrillator on hand doesn't exactly reassure me. He's a sensitive man who always speaks of his son with immense pride, which is evident in his voice. Amon tries to make the crew laugh, and with high stakes of our mission, I think that's extremely important. He has type 2 diabetes. Lovely, painfully empathetic side, which makes him very endearing. I hope he'll be able to earn the team's respect. So that's Amon. I wish there was a way, I hope they do the thing where you can press space and you can read it, like, out of the book. Like, you know, not in the book, have like a thing that comes forward. Whatever it's called. that they do in a lot of games, because this is hard to read, and if you're streaming it, it's easier to have that so the viewers can read it easier too, you know? I know I'm also standing in a dark corner, which doesn't help. Okay, Kim seems very strict. He's visibly stressed and tends to be cold. For now, I'm giving him time. I don't need to intervene. He needs to acclimate. Johnny. He gets along better with machines than people. I think he sees everyone as a nuisance or a disruption to the station. I hope I can get him to open up someday. Raphael, very reserved. He wanders in his own world. Communicating with him is difficult, but he's the most brilliant man I've met. Sometimes his reactions remind me of a child in an adult's body. Some people think he's only here because of connections. Me, I think I'm managing to fit in fairly well, but I could work on my organization. I have a bit of Kim to learn. We call it that. It's more practical. Oh, Ion. We call it that. It's more practical because the official name is rather long, and I don't remember it very well. It's very strange bioluminescent plant. Ah, that's the plant that's in her, by her bed, which does not seem to need water or light. We don't yet know how it grows and survives. Is it edible? We don't have any insects to try it on. Raphael suggested feeding it to the fish, but Kim flatly refused. I understand. After all, they're her housemates. The food from Apollina, the most dynamic of the Martian colonies, is undoubtedly the best we've eaten here. Amazing considering how difficult it is for them to grow vegetables. Vesta really helps me fall asleep. I feel privileged to admire this immense blue pearl against the black sky. I've never felt so spoiled. Sometimes imposter syndrome creeps back in, especially since I'm only indirectly contributing to the mission. Unlike the rest of the crew, taking care of my team gives me a real sense of importance. Is it selfish to feel joy knowing they're suffering simply so I can help them find relief and thus justify my purpose here? 'Cause she's the doctor. Is it anticipation of being useful that brings me so much joy? Sometimes I wonder if I'm truly a good person or just someone who is trying to be one. Is wanting to do good enough to be a good person? Is wanting to do good enough to be a good person? I'm getting sidetracked. When I look at Raphael, sometimes I feel like I'm seeing a child in a mature man's body. So we've heard that already. He has the innocence of a 4-year-old. He loves to come and talk to me in person whenever he can. Always with that endearing look in his eyes. Spending so much time with him fuels my desire to be a mother. I picture us with her significant other and our child on Vesta. I dream of being able to sail across those vast oceans, above those magnificent plankton jellies, alongside them. Zero gravity was incredible. With today's technology, it's hard to experience that. It was like a little kid in a I was like a little kid in a candy store. I could float and everything. You don't even feel your weight. I could read a floating book or drink coffee while it was suspended midair. I'd love to do it again. I still can't understand how they generated gravity in our station. All I know is that they used nuclear fusion to produce it. As for how, Jahi explained it to me, but I don't quite follow. I lack a lot of engineering knowledge to understand, and teaching isn't his strong suit. Patience even less so. Apparently, this is a new person. Chang is using zero gravity to manufacture new ultra-strong metal alloys. They're selling them for more than graphene. I hope they don't end up becoming the magnets of the military industry. Armed conflicts today are seemingly very different from the ones 2 centuries ago. Everything happens indirectly. There are almost no soldiers on the ground anymore because everything is managed by drones. Cyber attacks now play a decisive role in the outcome of conflicts. I've seen countries surrender after their banking systems and cryptocurrencies collapsed overnight, without a single drop of blood being shed. It's crazy to think that in anti-quality. Up until the Middle Ages, people fought wars face to face. A few centuries later, they observed each other through a sight. Still later, through screens. Today, we don't even look at each other at all. What do you mean you don't look at each other at all? This is worrying us. Oh goodness. Whoa. Okay. So I got my key card. Can I go out? Yay. Oh. The most beautiful landscapes. Whoa. I can't math that well. Wow, the fish. Oh, that's so
Hi
cool.
Nemo. Hi Dory. Hi Sushi. At least you guys don't ask yourselves any questions.
No. Level 2, okay.
Hello, human. I see you don't have a picture of me in your canine yet.
Hi.
Perhaps it's time to take one. Hold on. I'll strike a pose. Gorgeous. My red really pops.
Oh my gosh. Hi. He's like, I'm so bored, yo.
What is this all about now? Why is it floating?
New anomaly to study. At least it doesn't look dangerous.
They're moving. Like in a solar system. Like planets. It's...
What is this all about now? Why is it floating?
New anomaly to study. At least it doesn't look dangerous. I can come back once I find the right item.
The science of spice. He was all upset that there was stuff floating in here, but I mean, they leave all this food out and stuff. Upsetty spaghetti. Oh. Okay, I don't know that yet. The emergency pharmacy batteries should not be used for anything else. Gather the 3 batteries carried across the floors and put them back in the pharmacy. Level 4. With a few modifications, I was able to study all these things in 3 dimensions. It changes everything. I know about the language. Miranda will be able to help us even more. Card is not strong enough. Level 4, okay. So they have level 1 access now. Can't go in there. Level 3, level 3. Okay. So I did not click this. Let's try it this way. Oh my god. That took forever. Okay. What? There's a whole different area. I want that. This is wild. Lockie's custom-made key. Lockie's creates innovative keys that meet your needs. Vintage style or modern style, choose your design. Our new key features a rotating notch to fit multiple locks. So that's probably what we need for this. Compatible item. Missing a tool there. Oh, that's what we started with, right? The robot area. Is it? I remember this. Oh, I already have one. I have to have his card though, okay. This. There we go.
Warning, sudden drop in light intensity. Please activate your K9 flashlight.
Oh wait, this is open.
Hello, my old friend.
Excuse me? What? Wait, the game actually
The
loops
downloaded
you?
data is stored and accessible via the K9 interface.
Oh my god, what the F? Okay. Are we in? I still carrying the objects? No. Okay. Okay. They're not in here. What? You have to be kidding me. I missed the other one then. Gotta restart. I must have missed it. Okay. So we gotta take this first. And then we have to go to the robot one. Put it in there. Grab this one. Put it in there. And then go back to cultivation. There it is. And then I gotta open the robot one again. Poor guy.
We can't eject anymore. This makes no sense. Our only emergency exit is sealed for security? Because of a malfunction? This is absurd!
Calm down. Considering what happened to Aman, it's not too bad. Danger outside is too great.
What happened to Armand?
Aman. Maybe his work can get us out of this. Could one of them help us combat the phenomena?
He was almost there. I'm going to see. I want to see.
Someone should continue his research, and we already have our volunteer.
Okay, I'm trying to think though. I guess I don't need the battery to get there. Because I just have to do it once, right?
This isn't the right combination.
Got it. Oh. So it says, enter your ID and barcode and place the damage card. But I need a password. What's the password in here? Two 685. Enter your barcode. 492386. Oh geez. Okay. Oh god. Okay, wait. Okay. Like that. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Okay. That one's the messed up part. So I have to try and figure out what, like, each one means. Like 3, what would that be? There's gotta be a pattern to it. One, 2, 3. It's like that, okay. I think I just mixed up some of them. Yeah, okay. Whew. That was challenging for my brain.
Level 2 granted.
Well, now I gotta go loop again. Gosh, I'm sick and I'm not even on the spaceship. Help. Goodness. Oh. Jigsaw. This fragment contains the very first plant samples found outside of our solar system. Could the universe be smaller than it seems? See, this, I should be able to press space and, like, read this properly. Like, having it move is, like, makes it harder to read. Due to Raphael's inability to produce a decent report, I was tasked... Who is this? Jahi. I was tasked with assisting him in his research on this second phenomenon. In reality, I spent most of the time trying to decipher his whispered comments and sift through his ramblings, and sometimes barely formulated theories. My patience having reached its limit, I am now fortunately assigned to a new phenomena that has appeared in the now condemned pod. The area is definitely painless and appears to have no impact on health. Sounds emitted from inside or outside are simply slowed down when the subject is within approximately 2-meter zone we marked on the floor. Raphael provided a calculation explaining the sound distortion, taking into account the transient effect on the periphery. I tried to ask for a more detailed explanation, given my limited mathematical knowledge compared to Raphael's. My attempt was unsuccessful. HQ will be able to handle it with their experts.
By creating the Horizon probe, the Russian scientist Igor sought to find a new habitat for humanity. Capable of traveling almost indefinitely through space, it became humanity's eyes and ears.
Oh my gosh, my stomach was starting to bother me again from this type of game. But I think I just missed something important. So we played the Horizon probe, and it says the guy's name is Igor. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. I gotta find out what Igor's last name is. I just took some Tums, hopefully that'll help. These kind of games really make me nauseous, like the motion. But I still want to play them, so that's hard. And crazy enough, I was playing a farming sim yesterday that I streamed for you guys, and that one didn't really make me nauseous. But also, how long has it been? Yeah, the other one took me like about almost 2 hours. So like, I didn't get nauseous playing that, and that was the same. I think that it must have been smoother though. Something with it being a little more choppy just messes with me. It must be on a book.
He's got the one for the connector. Lucky him. I want them all.
Hey, keep it down. I can't hear myself think.
The one that makes a hole in the station. The one that makes things spin. The one that gravitates.
I'm not going to repeat myself, Raphael. Keep it down.
The one that...
Okay. So apparently, didn't realize this, but you can just go around this. And open up the back of this. And there's a puzzle.
Oops.
Now you want to get...
I shouldn't have given back all the electronics courses.
12 volts is what we want. I did a bit of a cheat sheet for it because it took me so long to figure that out. Oh god. Okay. So we want to listen to that.
Sometimes we don't see
Here.
the fruits of our labor.
Let's go and slow.
Mr. Petrov passed away a few years before the discovery of Vesta. Before dying, he declared, "I shall know when she finds answers, in this life or another."
Mr. Petrov. Petrov, that must be his last name. By God, I think we've got it. God. It's like every little puzzle is so much effort. I like it. I like puzzle games, but I also kind of feel like this one isn't really fun to me. Like, I think it might be more fun to, like, other people. But... okay, let's see.
Discovery of Vesta. Before dying, he declared, "I shall know when she finds answers, in this life or another." Sometimes we don't see the fruits of our labor. Mr. Petrov...
Petrov. There we go. That. Johnny, I made a fun game. It's to make Mr. Brain happy. It's hard, but it's fun. Find me, Raphael. We don't have time, Johnny is saying, we don't have time to mess around with your convoluted riddles. I can't do it anyway. Focus on your main mission first. You can play around when you have free time. Johnny's the commander, right? Spam, be a pioneer. This looks important. A plugin to install on our canines. Good morning. I'd like to return to my request for personal transfer in regard to Armand. Good morning, Commander. We regret to inform you that you need to find a way to cooperate with Mr. Jindal for the remainder of the mission. Do you understand this man is jeopardizing the entire operation? We understand your frustration, but the directives are clear. Find a way to collaborate. His skills are irreplaceable. We remind you that he and he alone is responsible for the synthesis of ion, and the only one who has delivered concrete results. End of the demo. Wait. Okay, so we can't go that way. But I think there was another one over here that was contactless. Oh, I can't go there either, okay. Alrighty guys, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been super fun. It definitely wasn't, like, ow. It took me way longer than I thought it would, and it was like a lot more effort than I thought it was gonna be, but I think it has a place for many people. That's why we play demos. To check it out and see if it's for us. I don't think it's for me specifically, even just because of the motion. Like, it's making me feel a little sick to my stomach. And that's not really the game's fault. Certain games just do that to me. But overall, I think it's a super, super interesting concept. I really enjoyed the game, and I definitely think you guys should check it out. I have everything linked in the description, and I'll be doing a lot more games for Next Fest, so don't worry. Excited to see what's coming up, and have a good day. Bye-bye!